Set to go now. And getting to start, Andrew Abbott. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Foul ball there. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one not close, and that's ball one.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that one popped to short. De La Cruz makes the grab, one down. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, a really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Manny Machado batting with one down, takes a strike. One out, base is empty. And that misses. And the count even 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Jackson Merrill stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs, base is empty.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And now 1-2. And that one upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering upstairs.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making him work out there.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
In an era with a lot of swing and miss and strikeouts, you gotta love an at bat like this. No one giving in.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Hot shot to third. Fires across the diamond. Padres go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and towing the slab, Randy Vasquez.
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. In now for the Reds, TJ Friedl. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. That's to third. Can't field it cleanly. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Second
Now the number 2 hitter, Matt McClain. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Merrill settles under this one. And there's one away.
Batting third, shortstop, Ellie.
Here's the lineup for the Reds. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Rhys Hines.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close, late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Runner on the move. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Throw, and they got him.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Here's your 1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Two outs. Ellie falls victim to the K. Reds go down quietly. We played an inning. No score. Back here in Cincinnati, second inning set to go. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Abbott back to work. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
Boog, Tatis is so athletic. He probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Great swing and solid contact, just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. And here is Xander Bogaerts. And a foul ball. Bogaerts playing up the middle at short, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was born in Aruba. Second inning here, no score.
1 ball. 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. And a ball evens the count.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
That one missed. Fouls one off. 2-2.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Grounds one to short. De La Cruz throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Padres go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Bottom of the second. And the batter now, Spencer Steer.
Spencer Steer.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now it's Gavin Lux.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one. That one hit to right. Tatis. And out number 1 on the grab.
Batting 6, catcher Tyler Stevenson.
And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. That to right. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw into third. In there safely.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and
7,
still put something
right
on.
fielder,
That pitch was
Reese
inside, and he let it get
Hines.
really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now Reese Hines. This one in the air right field. Drops into the glove. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Now the left fielder, Will Benson.
Will Benson.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
And it's fouled away. Stevenson, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's down and in. And there's a ball. This one in the air center field. Merrill under it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We played 2 full. It's the Reds 1 and the Padres nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the veteran second baseman, Jose Iglesias. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was. He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Ball 1 there.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Just off the outside edge, and it's 2-2. Line to left. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Just missed. And that's way high. And that's ball 2. Fought off foul. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Martin Maldonado.
Martin Maldonado up to hit. And that one hammered. That's back. Forget it. All muscle to center field, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Luis Ariz stands in. On the ground right side, and that's just foul.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Next one off the plate inside.
1-1.
And 1-1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even at 1 apiece. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark as we go to the last of the 3rd. Now the 3rd baseman, Santiago Espinal. Late swing fouled off. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Foul ball, still 0-2. a strikeout. Maldonado to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. So the lineup flips over. TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. Reached on an infield single his first time. And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Popped up left side. Machado makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
McLean in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a dribbler, foul first base side. Tied up here in the early going.
He's done a great job getting the first two outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. That K is his third of the game. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here in Cincinnati on the fourth, and now it's Manny Machado. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is.
Here's Machado with a swing. That one well hit. Deep left field. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Go-ahead run on base. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill, grounded out his first time up. And that one upstairs, ball 1. And misses inside. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Here goes the runner. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field, way back there, and it bangs off the top of the wall. Machado in to score, and a 2-1 ball game now.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Struck out swinging his first time. In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Moved to second, and he's back safely.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Close, but called the ball. And the count's even at 2. Merrill leads off second with nobody out. Next offering is downstairs. And Tatis able to stay alive. Man at second. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out.
Up next for the Padres, shortstop Xander Bogaerts.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. Struck out swinging his first time. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And here it comes.
Ball.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. That missed by a lot. And the count now even up. One away with a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And downstairs. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound,
Now
but
batting,
his
left fielder,
confidence should still be
Gavin
high
Sheets.
enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
And that one fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Runners are at the corners, one away. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can
Now
win the
batting,
at-bat
second
after
baseman,
being down in
Jose
the count, up
Iglesias.
against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Andrew Abbott out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
The
the
pitcher
Reds.
for the Reds, Chase
Number
Burns.
26.
He's making his second appearance of the season. Two on, one out. Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. He's 0 for 1. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. The throw to third, Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Now, Jake Cronenworth. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
The 1-0. And a foul ball. Two on, 1 out. Outside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Next pitch is downstairs. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And they're all loaded up.
Now batting, catcher.
So bases all loaded up. Next to hit, Martin Maldonado. He's already homered in this game. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Arise. The next to hit takes high for ball 1.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Hit in the air, center field. And that's the 3rd out. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Padres 4 and the Reds 1. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz.
The Reds signed Ellie in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Ellie's entire career.
Swings and misses and 1 down below the zone.
You know, the Reds were lucky they even noticed De La Cruz. They sent a scout to the Dominican Republic to watch a different player, but Ellie was playing in the same program. The Reds liked what they saw and offered him a deal the very next day.
Machado makes the play, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Spencer Steer.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Singled and scored his first time. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Brings it in. 2 away now.
Now batting, designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty.
Lux.
Now it's the Reds DH, Gavin Lux. He's 0 for 1. Fly ball down the line. Tatis after it. And that'll do it. We go to the top of the
Leading off
fifth.
for
Here's
San Diego,
Machado.
third baseman, Manny Machado.
Machado, over 1,000 runs batted in his career. A former first-round pick back in 2010. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Merrill in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Swing and a ball line to center. Takes it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Tatis, the next to hit, takes outside. Next offering way off the plate.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Base knock right field. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. He is struck out and he is walked. That's a strike. 0-1.
No ball. One strike. Ball one. 1-1.
Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Tatis headed for the plate. The tag, and he's in there. It's 5-1.
Well done. Drives in
Now
the run.
batting, left
You'll take
fielder,
those blue
Gavin.
hits off the end of the bat all day long. It doesn't mean you put a great swing on it, but hitters deserve to get a lucky hit every now and then.
Two outs, runner at first. Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Padres. He's been a great free agent sign. Swinging a foul straight back. Two outs. Misses inside, and the count is 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough.
Oh, that got him. He had two strikes on him, and he hit him.
Second baseman,
First and
Jose
second,
Iglesias.
2 outs. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Iglesias. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. First and second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the fifth.
Nope. Ball one.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first, and he held up. Next pitch is outside.
3-2.
Jake Cronenworth into San Diego on deck circle. 2 aboard, 2 outs. That's to third, and that one handled. On to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 5-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark.
For the Reds,
and now the catcher comes up to hit. Tyler Stevenson. Vasquez back to work. Just missed.
Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and a ball popped up. Iglesias corrals it. 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Rhys
Hines, the next to hit for the Reds. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Outside low, and that's ball 1. The Reds down by 4, last half of inning number 5. Swing and a foul out of play. On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond. Home half of the 5th inning moving along. 2 quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 down, bases empty. Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. Inside. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Full extension, makes the catch.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
Back here at Great American Ballpark, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Jake Cronenworth. And first offering is fouled off. That one the other way. Benson makes a nice running catch.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
So digging in now for San Diego, Martin Maldonado. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Scott Barlow up and loosening in the pen. Santillan getting loose as well. Bases empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Stepping in, Luis Arias. That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball 1. Runner takes off, and that one hit to first. He takes it on his own, No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Now batting third baseman, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado, 1 for 3. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And Manny gets a piece. Fouled off left side.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3. So 1 hit is all they get. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Padres 5 and the Reds 1. Well, we go bottom 6. In now for the Reds, Santiago Espinal.
Santiago Espinal.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside. And as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2, throws to second, and he'll pull into second safely.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
One out, runner at second. Matt McClain will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. That misses, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Foul ball. Man at second. And that is out of play. In the air, right field. Tatis makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Close one, doesn't get the call, and that's ball 1. And that drops in for a strike.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
This to third, handled by Machado. Whips it to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. Reds leave one. They're down 5-1. Top of inning number 7. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. And that one wrapped foul. Swings through that.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else. Anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count. But sometimes you just get fooled, and you got to tip your cap.
Tatis stands in now and watches strike 1.
1 strike.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out.
Everything came together for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here's Bogarts now. The shortstop takes the ball. Tatis, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hines makes the grab. 2 down.
Up next for the Padres, left fielder Gavin Sheets.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. That is upstairs for ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate.
Tatis runs. There's a ball. Throw to second and great jump. That one in there across the letters. Man on second, 2 down. Towards first, and it goes just foul. Pickoff move to second. Tatis dives back in. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Breaking ball misses down and away.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Jose Iglesias on deck for the Padres. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's an RBI single. It's 6-1.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So digging in, Jose Iglesias. And there's a strike. And that one fouled off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That one just misses.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Next offering way upstairs. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. But they pick up one run on the RBI single, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here is Spencer Steer. Top of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
It's through for a hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Gavin Lux, the next to hit. There's a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Runner at first with no outs here. That one ran inside, almost got him.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
That one fouled off. Goes down looking.
Well, not much you can argue with there as a hitter. That pitch was dotted on the inside corner of the plate. I think even if he swings the bat, it blows him up and not really able to do anything with it anyhow. I think if you see that early, then perhaps you can pull those hands a little bit tighter and get the fat part of the bat to it. But I'd say overall, you just have to tip your cap on that one. Great execution.
Stevenson, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
There's a swing and a miss.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Next offering is down low.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And it remains 2-2. Man at first, 1 away. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, the right fielder, Reese Hines.
So 2 down now, and here is Reese Hines. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Comes up empty.
0-2.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. try to put something up on the board.
In the air, foul off first. Cronenworth pulls it down, and that'll do it.